Hello, everyone. Yeah, most welcome to Prop Firm's live interview. And like we all know, it's an interview with Samuel, the CEO of Traders with Edge. And it's a pleasure to have you all join us today. So, without further ado, please help me welcome the driving force behind Traders with Edge, the CEO, a seasoned trader and an industry expert, Samuel Jun Sheng. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Close enough. No
yeah, that,
worries.
yeah, yeah.
Is my audio okay here?
Say again.
Is my audio okay here? Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can
Otherwise,
hear
I can
you
move
loud
location.
and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. So, thank you very much for taking out your time to come join us for this interview. It's a
Welcome.
huge pleasure to have you. So, we'll not waste too much time. So now let's dive right into the heart of our discussion, where we'll uncover strategies, insights, and stories that define traders with edge. So please stay with us. It promises to be an informative conversation. So hey, is it okay if I call you Samuel or
Yeah,
probably
sure.
even Sam? Yeah. So please, can you tell us more about yourself?
Sure. Well, I guess I started trading myself personally in 1998, 99, and
Wow.
2000 when the big tech bubble and bust happened. And back then, uh, you couldn't trade from your phone. You had these gigantic pieces of paper. They're about 1 meter by 1 meter.
Whoa.
And every morning you go and get the newspaper. And in the newspaper, it would tell you the open, high, low, close of the day. And then you have to get it and you draw it on the chart. Like there's no lines, no nothing. You just draw it on the chart. So
Whoa.
that's I guess dating me. It's putting how old I am out there. So I started trading about then. Did that for quite some time and then left. Had various other businesses over the years and then came back to the trading space. Started a funds management company in that before I had the prop firm. And then from there, saw the prop firm business model as an opportunity to attract more good traders to our funds management company, and that's how we ended up with Traders with Edge. That's the short version.
Well, yeah. So, would I say that is about yourself? Could you tell us about traders with edge when you started like a little about traders with edge, just an insight.
Yeah, sure. So I started building Traders with Edge in what are we now? 23, 21. So I think that's when we first started, building a website, setting up all the back end infrastructure, setting up companies, all that sort of thing.
Okay.
Um, and the whole idea was to attract good traders or attract traders that were progressing along their career and then helping them get to the next level of their career.
Yeah.
And so we tried to design everything with that in mind because, like traditional prop firms,
Yeah.
um, the money's made when you have a stable of really good traders who can trade your funds on an ongoing basis. And so that was the idea behind Traders with Edge, and the philosophy behind everything that we build.
Wow.
And going forward, I mean that doesn't really change much.
Wow. So I know traders with edge is duly registered in Hong Kong. Am I right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Could you now share a little light into your packages, say your trading objectives, what's the difference between traders with edge? Because like the edge, what's the edge about TWE over other prop
Yeah,
firms
good.
in the industry?
Yeah, great question.
Yeah.
So, I guess at a high level, we have three different types of challenges. We have the one phase, two phase, and instant accounts.
Okay.
um, the biggest difference straight out of the gate for what we do than pretty much any other firm is we allowed traders to customize their challenges to suit their
Yeah.
trading style. Because we realize that not every trader is the same. Not every trader is going to fit into the same box, right? Every trader wants to trade their own style. Some people, prefer scalping a particular type of way. I mean, even scalping, there's like dozens of different ways that you could do scalping and be successful.
Yeah.
Uh, some people prefer to swing trade, but they might like to hold longer than others, or there's just so many different ways that you can slice and dice the market to have a profitable strategy. We don't want to pigeonhole people that are good traders into just one model, right? So we allow traders
Okay.
to adjust some of their parameters of their challenge. So of course we have our standard uh, baseline of what a challenge is, because we have to have some sort of constrictions in place. We can't just have traders doing anything without any limitations. Otherwise, there's no way for us to, one, quantify if someone can actually pass a challenge, and two, how do we manage risk as a company on the back end of that?
Yeah. True.
Um, so yeah, we have our base level challenge, and then people can customize that to suit their style. Uh,
Yeah.
whether that's adjusting the drawdown, the daily drawdown, um, and a number of other different things. Um, that's the number one thing or reason why we're different. I see some other people out in the market are starting to copy us a little bit now. They still don't offer anywhere near the amount of customizations that we offer our traders.
Um,
Um, yeah, I guess, is there any questions around customizations, or any of the challenges that you had, or any of the people watching have?
was still okay. I'll just go. We'll respond to this question with all the questions from all the viewers at the moment. But right now, I'll still want to ask a very major question.
Hmm.
Um, that is a border to very many traders. We know prop firms, they came to fund traders, who couldn't afford the huge capital. So of course, prop firms generally came to solve that problem. But we've
Mm.
had issues in the past where prop firms come into the industry, onboard traders, and when the trader gets to pay out, the firm is unable to pay. Say the payout is too huge, it wasn't envisaged, probably trader wasn't copied. You know, these fears generally. I don't know. Should we have this fear with considering your very many years of experience? Should we have this fear with traders with edge? I doubt so, but I would still like you to answer.
I think a trader should never really have that fear with any firm that they're trading with. Um, we have a
Okay.
contractual agreement with our traders. The traders are a contractor for us. And so
Okay.
it's kind of like signing up to work for someone, and then you do work for them, and then they tell you, oh, sorry, I can't pay you. It's the same thing with prop firms. And so I guess specifically talking about traders with edge, no, we have plenty of backing to make sure that we're paying out our traders and make sure that we're managing the risk. We just done some big partnerships, which I can't really talk too much about, but
Okay.
they give us much higher level sophistication of what we're doing, and
Okay.
ensuring that there's ample liquidity there. Uh, you know, we could bring on another 1,000 traders today, and it wouldn't break our model. So yeah, as far as funding traders and paying out traders, no, there's no problem with that at all. I mean, we just sent some big payouts this week. Not an issue.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. So, being a trader, do you have say I don't know, but certain prop firms wouldn't really enjoy. I don't know. Maybe this is not correct. So I'm asking it so that you correct it just in case it's not. So of course, prop firms do not really look forward to seeing their traders get to pay out because every trade challenge is a gain to the firm. So my question is for your firm, is there any trading education given to traders to help them, achieve their goals and objectives, help them stay in the market and all that?
Yeah, good question. This is something that we set up the infrastructure to deliver to traders quite a while ago. And
Okay.
we just had a number of competing priorities to roll things out. However, what I can tell you is that we've also recently just partnered with someone that's very, very experienced in not only trading but also educating. He's been doing this
Oh,
for more than 20 years. And so over
wow.
the coming months, we're going to be rolling out a number of different programs and support for traders as well to
Yeah.
help improve their improve their trading. So definitely keep an eye out for what we have coming in the education side of things. We'll have some
Lovely.
not only courses but also potentially some coaching, depending on where people are at. But like I said, at the moment I can't say too much. We're finalising a few of the last details, but we definitely
Yeah.
have some really good things, including mobile learning. You know, it's a big thing for people having
Wow.
education courses available on mobile through our mobile app.
Yeah.
We have, an Android and iOS app, and so we have education available through the app.
Oh wow, I didn't even know you had apps, man. I didn't know there was an app. So probably maybe you could share this on the community, or is this shared on the community? I've not really had people downloading the apps and all that.
Yeah, if you click on the community tab on the website, it takes you over to the community part of the site.
Oh, okay, great.
Within there, people can register for free in the community and discuss trading strategies or
Oh,
payouts or whatever it might be. And
nice.
there's also, you should see a link there for downloading the app. If not, you can just Google it or just search it on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store.
Wow, wow. I love this. I've always loved your firm. So, but I'd like to also know, what brokers do you offer at the moment? And what are the spreads and commission like for us traders?
Yeah, great question. At
Yeah.
the moment we are just with 8cap. So we
Okay.
used to be with another broker. I won't name who. They were okay for the most part, but they were unreliable when it came to execution sometimes. So we moved to 8cap because we know
Okay.
there's quite a few prop firms with 8cap, and they seem to
Yeah.
be, relatively stable. We The spreads are standard, good spreads with
Okay.
8cap. We do have slightly lower commissions than standard. So our commissions are $5 round trip, which I think is a little bit lower than some others. However, what I can say also is we have a new brokerage coming up, hopefully by the
Wow.
end of this year, if not definitely by January or February. But everything
Wow.
looks like we should be able to connect with them probably in November. And they
Okay.
could offer even better conditions than what 8cap does.
Okay. This is great news. This is great news. So another very major question. It's regards to payouts. Of course, the reason I would want to come to your firm is because I look forward to payouts. Well, recently in the industry, there's been a little bit of a wave with one of our payment options, or one of the major payment options, deal. Yeah,
Mhm.
recently we observed issues and having them request due diligence from prop firms, coming up from or springing from what had happened in the past or recently. So I've observed that a lot of prop firms aren't really using them. So
Mhm.
I'm wondering, are you in good standing with deal? Is there an option? What is really the issue with deal at the moment?
Yeah, we have very good reps at Deal, so it's quite interesting timing that we were just connecting with Deal when Deal came out and they said, "Oh, we're not supporting prop firms anymore." We talked
Oh,
with our account manager. and it's only some prop firms that they're not supporting. We have a good reputation and a good relationship with them, and they've said completely 100% fine. They've signed off on that to say that traders can, that they're going to support traders with Edge, and our traders can use Deal.
Oh,
So
great.
very, very timely question.
So that means if I get you correctly, you say we can use deal with TWE.
Not right now, but probably like by the end of this week or next week. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the rest of the team where they're up to with it, but I know that it's super, super close.
Okay, great, 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 great. I'm loving this. So in the interim, I know you have traders and they receive payouts. What are the alternatives you currently use? Say you have,
Um,
yeah,
for payout methods, we have
yeah.
crypto, direct to bank transfer, PayPal.
Wow.
Um, um, I think that's pretty much it off the top of my head. Oh, we have some other ones like Perfect Money, Payeer, Payoneer, some
Oh,
of the
wow,
more.
wow, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot
Yeah,
of options. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
we
wow.
do have probably one. We probably have the most options out of most prop firms, I'd say. If you look
Actually,
at,
actually, you can say that. You can say that.
yeah, if
I
you have a look on the website under the navigation of challenges, and I
Yeah.
think we have a thing there that shows all the payment methods and payout methods, and we have probably the most. We're working on at the moment launching a few more by the end of this year as well.
Wow. Wow.
So we will have other alternative methods. Yeah.
Wow. So, another question I would like to ask is with the recent what recently happened with my forex funds. I'm not exactly very excited to make reference to this situation, but it's a fear for a lot of traders. Yeah. So we have observed a lot of rumors, though unfounded, say regulation will be coming into the industry. Some say it's not yet, some say it's here. So I'd like to ask, with regards to compliance to regulations in Hong Kong, what's the standing with traders with Edge? Are there any regulations and are there restrictions that we should be aware of at the moment?
At the moment, there is no restrictions in Hong Kong.
Okay.
This is the reason why we are set up there.
Ah, okay.
Um, I mean, technically, there's no restrictions in the US and Canada either. However, we know that the government regulation there is more, um, I'd say, strict but unreliable as well, or unpredictable. Like you have
Yeah.
my forex funds that runs very successfully for many years, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no warning, right? And then they seem to do it indiscriminately as well, where they will, or maybe discriminately, where they will take out one, but then the others are allowed to operate. So it's
Mm,
quite interesting. I mean, our legal team has us set up in Hong Kong for that reason,
mm,
where the regulation is, I won't say more stable, but more.
yeah.
We're not with the main uh, regulators like the SEC in America or the
Yeah.
Canadian ones. Right? When they clamp down on you, they clamp down hard and it's instant. I mean, I think my forex funds they froze all of their assets. I haven't seen an
Wow.
update what else happened to them, but if you're in a country that's like that, you're operating there, you're taking clients from there. It's asking for trouble.
Yeah.
We've spent a lot of money on legal and compliance work to make sure that we're doing the right thing by the traders
Okay.
and by the government, of course. And so we plan on staying here for the long term.
Yeah.
We're
I
actually it's another topic that I can't say a whole lot on right now, but we're actually acquiring licenses in various countries as well.
Wow.
There is no specific license for prop firms right now. However,
Okay.
what I can say is that there are licenses that are very close to what the regulators will want from businesses like prop firms. And so we're spending quite a lot of money on getting regulated in various countries at the moment.
Well, well. So, my question would be, now that you are getting licenses across the globe or across the world, would this increase the price of your packages, your challenges?
Yeah, great question.
Yeah.
Um, we hope it doesn't. We're hoping to keep everything the same. Stay quite competitive in terms of our challenges and our offerings, as well as increasing our support for traders. Um, it's a good consideration. We're trying to future-proof the business by doing this. So it's kind of like
Okay.
we're treating it as a cost of business as opposed to a cost of product. If
Well,
that makes sense. So instead of yeah.
cool. So, that means we have nothing to worry about for now. Okay,
No,
cool.
that's right. I mean, yeah, yeah, we're doing everything that we can to make sure that we're here for the long term.
Okay, I'm coming close to the, or we're coming close to the end of this interview, but there is a major question that I would like to ask. And considering your years of experience, okay, I've seen traders with Edge offering other things like, I'm not sure if it's traders with Edge. Could you reconfirm um some indicators, trading indicators, and all the other things? Was it traders with Edge?
Sorry, trading with the what?
I know I've seen trading indicators, a certain firm or a certain establishment that used to sell or give traders indicators that would help them trade and be
Ah,
profitable.
selling indicators. No, we don't. We don't sell indicators. It's
Okay,
something that again we're looking at rolling out in the near term, but
okay,
we don't sell indicators currently.
okay, cool. So the
Is that
final
something?
question
Is
is,
that something that traders are interested in?
yeah,
From a prop
the truth
firm
is
is finding
we have
indicators.
yeah, we have a lot of traders who are not very experienced. So everybody wants an easy way out. So some people think indicators are the ways to help them get profitable. So, but I don't know how true that is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your years of experience is about my age or a little above that. So would have you would have you could you please share some challenges you've had in the past, how you overcame them, something that we can take away, say, to be glad we met you today.
In terms of uh, the actual prop firm or business itself, or in terms of trading, or
In
just
terms
life
of
lessons in
trading,
general.
particularly, then would appreciate maybe a life lesson or anything else you want to talk about, but particularly with trading.
So, particularly with trading, we actually published a guide a while ago. It's been very popular. We've had thousands of people get access to it. We call it Pass Your Prop cheat sheet. In that, we cover the main. Sorry, can you
Okay.
still hear me there? I think we just got
Yes, I can hear
disconnected.
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know if you heard that. I was saying that we published a cheat sheet called "How to Pass Your Prop" and keep your account.
Well, so
In
how do we
that,
get access to that?
in that on the website, if you just go and click on the website uh, and then mouse up to the browser, like up to the top, you will
Yeah.
get a pop-up that talks about it. We're going to make it more obvious where people can get it soon. But if someone can't find it, just send a message to support just go to the contact page and contact us, and we'll send you, we'll send you a copy. In that guide, we've tried to put the minimum amount of information that helps someone pass their prop challenge, but not only pass it really applies to trading in general. So we've looked at the data and we've said, what are the main reasons that cause people to fail, or the main reasons how people behave which cause them to fail? We've then documented that in a very short guide so that people can understand straight away what are the reasons that people actually fail, and then you'll try to avoid doing that, right? We'll be
Yeah.
coming out with a series soon on the commonalities between the people that receive the biggest payouts as well, so that traders can kind of get insight into how other people trade and behave to get the results they get, whether they're good results that they want to emulate, or whether they're they're not great results and the things that you want to avoid. So
Yeah.
I'll give you one of those things is people not understanding their lot size calculation.
Well.
Some people will trade some people will trade with 10 lots on a $10,000 account or 10 lots on a $100,000 account. They just say, I just always place 10 lots, which is the biggest mistake that most people can make, or the most common mistake. For some people, they say, yeah, I know about lot sizes, I've got it down pat. My question to you would be, do you really understand how to calculate lot size based on a percentage risk of your account? Because people are usually thinking, oh, I'll make 500 or I'll lose 500 or, whatever with this. But the thing is, they need to consider it in relation to the account balance and in relation to their daily or maximum drawdown. Because every single trader is going to have a losing streak at some point in time. And now that depends on your strategy and what the win rate is, right? You might have really tight stop loss and use like 10 to 20 RR, wins. That might be your type of strategy.
Yeah.
And you might have a really low win rate, right? You might have a 20% win rate, but every time you win, you're winning 20 times more than when you lose. So over
Yeah.
time, it equals out to be profitable. But what a lot of people don't consider is, if you've got a 20% win rate on that strategy, that means you're losing 4 times out of 5 every time. But your losing streak, and I don't have a calculator in front of me to do the correct maths, but
Okay.
to give you an idea, if you've got a 20% win rate strategy, you could
Yeah.
it's highly likely that you could have 20 losing trades in a row. You could have 15 to 20 losing trades in a row before you get a winner.
Well.
Right? So
Yeah.
if you're using 1% risk per trade, and
Yeah.
now you get a losing streak of 20 trades in a row, well, you just blew through every single prop firm's maximum drawdown, right? Because they.
Yeah.
So it sounds quite simple, but you'd be surprised how many people do not consider this when choosing their lot size or calculating their lot size. So
Yeah.
anyway, in the guide, we talk a bit more about that, how to calculate it correctly, and we go through about 5 other attributes that cause people to fail, or they behave this certain way that causes them to fail, and
Well.
what you can do with the right to pass your account.
I
Um,
can't wait to get that guide. I'm in a hurry.
yeah, absolutely. So just go to the site, and like if anyone watching and they don't find it, just send us a message on support and we'll get that for you. We, in terms of life advice, I think really the key to everything is in learning. When we're young and our parents tell us you've got to go to school, you've got to learn, get a good education. But
Yeah.
these days with the internet, you can literally learn anything very, very quickly. And now with the new rise of ChatGPT, you can literally get answers to anything. So it's just going out and being curious in the world and uh, asking questions about people and learning things uh, about whatever it is that you want to do in life. If you want to go and be a brain surgeon, there's no excuse for not being a brain surgeon now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All the education is there. So if you believe in something enough and you set your mind on it, the education is out there. So there's no reason why you can't go out there and do that now.
yeah,
You know,
right. Yeah, right.
you think 20 years ago we didn't have anywhere near the technology or connectivity that we have today. Where now, they say that someone in Africa with a mobile phone has more power in their hand than what the president of the United States had 20 years ago. Like that's how much things have changed in a short period of time. So it's really a great time to be alive.
Yeah, right. So my final question would be: would you be kind enough to, tell us something you want us to know about Traders with Edge? Maybe some promotions, some discounts, some anything that is not generally known. Anything you want us to expect, anything generally about Traders with Edge.
What I can give you is a special hidden link that you can use to send to your members, uh,
Okay.
and we have like a spin to win there. So traders can put their email address and go in the draw to win a 10K prop challenge account.
Wow.
And the odds of winning a 10K account are quite high. I think it's about
Wow.
8% chance of winning. So it doesn't sound very high, but actually it's quite high. And
It's quite high.
even if someone doesn't win, there's plenty of discounts that they could also win if they didn't win the main prize. So what I'll do is I'll get our guys to forward you the link, and then hopefully you can put that link under this video or email
Sure.
and send it out to your guys.
Yeah, I look forward to receiving the link. So thank you very much for coming and taking out your time out of your very busy schedule, because I know you're very busy. So we're grateful you came, and yeah, thank you and have a very wonderful day.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
bye. Bye.
Bye.